Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our Undersecretary for Finance, Yusek Annalyn M. Davila.
Pleasant day to everyone, and it is my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the 2021 Online National Festival of Talents. First, I want to thank you for allowing me to extend my congratulations to another year of showcasing various skills and talents of our learners from all public and private elementary and secondary schools, including the Alternative Learning System or the ALS. It is a blessing, such a big blessing for us to be able to continue with this annual talent showcase despite the global health crisis, and that is thanks to technology. The National Festival of Talents has been a tradition of the department that demonstrates and presents not just our learners' skills and talents, but also their products, services, and performances in different parts of the country. It is also an opportunity for us to display the rich culture and heritage from every region. But the underlying message for this year's Hybrid Festival is resiliency. And no one was spared from the effects of COVID-19. And this NFOT for this year is an opportunity for us to reflect on and celebrate the challenges and triumphs we all shared this past 2 years of the pandemic. This festival is also our way of saying these past few years have been hard, but it has never taken the passion and love we have in our hearts. I hope that soon we can all gather face to face again at the next Festival of Talents and be able to enjoy these festivities all together. I would like to congratulate the Bureau of Learning Delivery, the Student Inclusion Division, for thinking outside the box and pushing ahead in organizing the event through this virtual conduct of the festival. Congratulations to all the winners in advance on the various events and competitions. Thank you for your continued support of the National Festival of Talents. Show your skills and talents and don't ever doubt yourself. We all need to be resilient and we all need to also have some good time and showcase all of our talents. Mabuhay tayong lahat at maraming salamat po. God bless us all. God bless DepEd.
Thank you so much, Yusek Annalyn Sevilla, for your message. We are glad for having you here with us to grace this event. Thank you again, Yusek Sevilla. At this point, let us all be amazed and entertained with the Abaturay folk. Ma'am Sha, I was amazed too with the rendition of our folk dance by these two teachers from Kanilayan Folkloric Group. There is something that we Filipinos should really preserve and be proud of.
Yes, internet, iba talaga ang talentong Pinoy.
Oo naman, patunay lang talaga na walang pandemya ang makakapigil sa galing ng mga Pilipino, lalo na ng ating mga kabataan sa pagpapakita ng kanilang husay at talento.
Sabi nga ng kanta ng Orange and Lemon, di ba? Ibang-iba ang Pinoy, huwag kang matatapos. Ibang malaki mo, Pinoy ako, Pinoy tayo. O di ba? Sir, then dapat always magpapakita din ng talento. Okay, so moving on to introduce you as our distinguished keynote speaker, let's give a hand to the father of the curriculum and instruction strand, Yusek Justado M. San Antonio.
It's a great privilege being able to introduce the grandmother of basic education in the Philippines. Our keynote speaker for this virtual National Festival of Talents is a human being who actually exemplifies how it is to be imbued with multiple talents. She's not only a brilliant professor of public administration and finance. She's not only a very inspiring leader and multi-awarded public servant, but she's also a highly acclaimed singer and in fact president of a famous choir. So our keynote speaker is indeed a person who exemplifies multiple intelligences. And in the Department of Education, we also try to celebrate the multiple talents, not only of our youngsters, our learners, but also of our fellow teachers and fellow leaders for learning. Our guest of honor is actually a princess, if I may use my favorite acronym. PRINCE is with two S's, stands for proactive, results-oriented, intelligent, network building, credible, empowering, strategic, and of course, sexy. So I'm glad to introduce to you, dear fellow teachers and fellow leaders for learning and fellow youngsters, our participants in this National Festival of Talents, our dearest Secretary of Education, Professor Emeritus Leonor Liling Magtolis Briones.
Dancing and singing and poetry and oratorical speeches, etc., are showcased by the various regions in a friendly, competitive spirit. I am delighted to see that this practice has been continued in spite of the pandemic, and I hope that the best regions will win and will be featured in all our communications channels. I have always emphasized the importance of culture, the importance of a sense of history, the importance of balancing our our efforts at further catching up on STEM technology, digitalization, and all the other wonderful things that science provides us and helps us with in our daily lives. But I also urge everyone not to forget that as a country and as a nation, we also have our own distinctive culture. We have our own distinctive set of songs, of poetry. We have our own ways of speaking and even of cooking. I understand that cookery is included in one of the contests. I am also delighted to see that we are including also Arabic reading, especially since this is part of our curriculum. it is time that we not only limit ourselves to uh, the English, for example, as a means of communication, but also focus on the other official language which are recognized by the United Nations, such as Arabic. It will help us put history in the proper perspective, and it will also help us in learning more about original words eventually in Arabic. I'm looking forward also to perhaps new versions of the Munting Pangarap theme song for Educalidad of the Department of Education. As far as I know, there are already four versions. Each one is different, completely different from each other, but bound by one theme, which is quality education. And I am sure there will also be new versions from the other regions of this theme song. After all, even before the pandemic, we already started our pivot towards quality education. So let us all relax, let us enjoy ourselves, let us savor our culture, let us savor the talents of our learners, and let us also encourage the competitive spirit and the unity. We compete with each other, but at the same time, we are also united in our goals for promoting a Philippine culture. So have a wonderful time, everyone. I myself am going to enjoy all the numbers as I have always enjoyed the competition and the various contributions of the regions. Good day and